Hey, what's up, you guys? Just gonna make this quick video here, answering some of your guys' questions that you guys leave me in my, mostly my personal messages. Not a lot of comments, really. More personal messages for some reason. So I'm gonna try and answer a lot of your guys' questions. The first one I have right here is, I'm not gonna name any names, but people ask, what's the deal with treasure hunts? Like, how do treasure hunts work? Well, every year they kind of change the way they do the program, the treasure hunt program. And so a lot of times what they would do is, let's see if I can grab a card here to demonstrate with. Right here. So this was never really a treasure hunt, but I have a race team GTO. So a lot of times in the treasure hunts packages, you'd have it's a green stripe. I don't have a treasure hunt to show you. I don't even have any basic treasure hunts. But you'd have a basic treasure hunt which had a green stripe, and then so like you'd have this GTO, and you'd have the basic one with plastic tires, and then you'd have the super treasure hunt GTO with rubber tires and a slightly different paint job. So a lot of people don't understand what the deal is with that. They changed it a lot. This year, 2012, they're doing the green stripes for basic treasure hunts, and then the super treasure hunts would just be in the mix as a basic car. It wouldn't even have a green stripe or anything. It would be like, let's see, have a new Lamborghini Aventador. They'd have the basic with the green stripe down the side here for the basic. Then they'd have they'd change these to rubber tires and a different paint job, and still call it 2012 new models, and still have the yellow stripe and everything. It made it easier for collectors, well, not easier for collectors, but easier for store employees to miss when they were stocking the shelf, because they'll a lot of times see a green stripe, take it right out of the mix. But if it has just the orange or the yellow stripe like this, they say, oh, no green stripe, put it right on the pegs. There you go, super, right there for people to look for. But the thing about that is, you're not just gonna have to you're not gonna be able to go into a store and just see supers everywhere on the pegs. There's a lot of people collecting cars. A lot of people collecting cars. And if you're a real collector and you know what the deal is with treasure hunts, you're gonna find them and you're gonna take them. Personally, right now, I don't have any supers. I haven't been able to find any yet. I'm still looking. I don't want to just go buy them off eBay, because I want to have the fun of finding them and collecting them. So that was the treasure hunts thing. And then also I have a question from another person that asks me, why do I open all my cars? Because in all my videos you guys see me, let's see, I have this Barbaric. You guys see me ripping open the packages. Well, I don't open all my cars. There's a bunch of cars, well, there's a few cars over here that I have over here that I don't open, that I keep in the package nice. Like, some things that I know I don't want to open. Like this Cobra that I just found today, actually. Cobra 427 with an opening hood. Now I think about it, let's crack it open. No, that's not happening. It goes right up here on my hook. I also have this This Deuce Roadster, no paint, just a clear coat, just the metal. That is a really cool model, really rare model, cool model. I don't want to mess it up. It's got open wheels. I'm not even going to touch it to a racetrack. So that's a pretty cool model. I don't want to mess it up. Leave it in the package, leave it there. And then also, I'm going to get into these more in a different video, or not in a different video, later in this video. Errors. Talk about that in a sec. So I don't open all my cars. Some cars I keep in, but a lot of the cars that are just, you know, basic cars, like that Barbaric and like this 458 Spider, they're basic cars, $1 cars. They're probably not going to be worth anything in the future. I like to crack them open, I like to roll them around, I like to race them, downhill race them, and launcher race them and everything. So some of them I open, some of them I don't. It really depends on my preference. Supers, going back to treasure hunts. If it's a super, probably not going to open it. Supers hold a lot of value. They cost $1 at the store. You go into eBay right now, people are selling for 20 bucks. I'm not going to sell. I don't sell or trade. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. I don't sell. People ask me in the privates all the time, will you sell me this? Sell me some of your extras, or this and that. Trade me this. I'm like, I don't sell. I don't trade, because I like collecting cars, and if I'm just gonna sell them away, then I'm decreasing my number of cars. And yeah, I have some extras, and I get some really crazy people saying, hey, send me some free cars, send me some of your extras. Huh? Why would I give you free cars? Even if I'm going to give you a car, I'm going to charge you for it so I can get some money out of it. I don't understand people. Alright, what's next? Alright, yeah. This one, besides the treasure hunts thing, is probably the most frequently asked question on my channel. For some reason, this question gets asked a ton on most of my personal messages. Pallet rating. Everybody asks me about pallet rating. Are you gonna go pallet rating? What is pallet rating? How do you do it? How do people like it? Do they not? Okay, here's the thing. Pallet rating is basically, mostly Walmart does this, but in the middle of their big long aisles, like they'll have the long aisles, and then they'll have the little aisles going off to the side. The middle aisles will usually, depending on what Walmart you're at, have wooden pallets with boxes full of unstocked merchandise on them. Not just Hot Wheels cars. There's a lot of baby dolls and Barbies or whatever. But they have Hot Wheels cars on there. So pallet rating is a thing that collectors do, where they go into the store, take the boxes right off the pallets, bring them to the Hot Wheels aisle, crack open the cases, take out Hot Wheels, and take whatever they want out of the Hot Wheels case. And some of them, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put the rest of them on the pegs. That's why a lot of Walmarts won't let you do it, because a lot of people don't even put them on the pegs. They'll take them out, they'll take what they want, they'll leave a mess all over the place. Never leave a mess if you're going to go pallet rating. Don't leave a mess. Don't give the collectors a bad name. Clean up your mess. Pick up the cars. Make them nice and neat. Am I going to go pallet rating? Yes, I am going to go pallet rating at some point. I'm not sure when. I have not gone before, ever. It'll be my first time trying it. I am going to go. I don't know when, but I am going to go, and then I'll have some new cars for you guys. The reason people pallet rate, a lot of people ask me, why pallet rate? What's the big deal? Why do people pallet rate? Why do you gotta get them right out of the case? a lot of employees are either collectors or they want to stop it for collectors. They don't want all the collectors coming in and stuff. So they will get to the cases before they're put on the pegs and take out all the good stuff, like the treasure hunts. They'll take out all the good stuff from the cases and then put everything else up. So the collectors will get into the cases and get them before the employees can get to them. That's why a lot of people pallet raid. So who knows? A lot of people go in there. A lot of collectors will go in there to find treasure hunts. That's the main thing people look for. Super treasure hunts, basic treasure hunts, whatever. If and anything that you want, really. So that's that, and then so it's the pallet raids. I haven't gone pallet raiding yet. I will go in the future, and have some nice stuff. Alright, sealed cases. A lot of people ask me about sealed cases too. Sealed cases. Where do I get sealed cases? Personally, I don't get sealed cases. I've never gotten a sealed case. I want to get a sealed case, but I've never had a sealed case. Sealed cases are basically that month's assortments of cars. Like, if you look down the card backs that I have here. 458 Spider was in the L case. That would be, what is it this year? Or this year. We're in the P's, I think, right now for July P. So L would have been May, I think. Yeah, May. It says right up here, the little letter up there on the top, L. That's an L assortment case, and that's the month that was put in the assortment. That's what sealed cases are. So you would get all the cars for that month's assortment. When you get sealed cases, you can get sealed cases from eBay a lot. They're usually 72 cars to a case, all nice in the package, brand new. They're priced usually around $75. So they're a little bit more than $1 per car, which is usually what they're selling them for in the store now. Is like $1.30 or something like that, now. I want to get a sealed case. Once I do get a sealed case, I'll definitely make a video for you guys about that, unboxing the sealed case and everything, and seeing what I have. So that's basically all that I had to say on that note. So yeah, a lot of the people ask me about all the pallet raids and stuff. So I'll do pallet raiding. I definitely will. But if you were going to go pallet raiding, don't leave a mess. That's all I have to say. Alright, next thing. Yeah, okay, a couple things. These are ridiculous. Shoutouts. Alright, here's the deal. I will do a wall track setup where I take shoutouts to, so people can get cars that they want to see on the wall tracks, and then I'll do a shout out for that. I'll put up a video for shout out suggestions. I'll let people comment what they want. Done. I don't give random shout outs. I don't give birthday shout outs. I have a bit of viewers. I mean, I'm not fantastic, but I have a few viewers. I got a bunch of viewers. I got a bunch of subscribers. I'm not going to do a birthday shout out every time someone who's watching my video wants me to say happy birthday to them. So that's it. No shout outs, no random shout outs, no birthday shout outs. I don't do it. I just don't. I don't have time to make a shout out or a video for everybody's birthday. I just can't do it. Even if you don't have any views on the channel, you still can't do it. It's still way too much to handle. And what was the other one? God, drew a blank. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sub for sub. Don't get me started on sub for sub. I do not sub for sub. Uh, I make car videos. I make toy car videos for everybody to see. I don't sub for sub randomly. If you make toy car videos, leave me a comment. Say, hey, come check out my channel. I make some cool car videos. I will subscribe to you if you make toy car videos. Because when I go to my list of subscriptions, I want to see toy cars. Because that's what I'm on YouTube for. That's what I do, is toy cars. This whole channel is toy cars. I want to see toy cars. I don't want to see a bunch of everything else. I mean, I like other stuff. Occasionally I watch the other stuff. But I don't subscribe to those channels. I subscribe to toy cars. That's just how it is. I don't sub for sub. I know a ton of people who don't sub for sub. So that's pretty much the deal with that. I don't like to sub for sub because it's just a big hassle. I get a ton of personal messages. Hey, check out subforsub.com or get more subscribers, subforsub.com. I don't even go to the websites. So, no sub for sub. I just won't do it. Post a comment. Say, hey, I make toy car videos. Come check me out. Okay, I will. I go, make some good toy car videos. I'll subscribe to you. I will. So, that's all I have to say. Right. Next thing. Errors. Right here. I got my Lamborghini Aventador. If you look at the box here, if you look on this Lamborghini Aventador, can you see the difference between the two? If you look on here, the wheel is sort of separated from the base, sort of separates toward the back of the body. I'll make another separate video for errors, but people ask me all the time, what are errors worth? This and that, can I sell them for more money than I bought them for? This kind of error, it all follows into one thing. But this kind of error, probably not. This is a little teeny error where they might not have riveted it down that much. But that's a small error that's probably not worth anything. But it's just, a lot of people like to collect fun stuff. Errors and stuff, they're fun. They're fun to have. They're cool to have something different. That one is not opened. If you recall in the video, I did actually open that, I believe. I did open the new Aventador at my Syracuse Nationals, but then I realized it was a error, and I didn't want to do anything with it, so I taped it back in its package. I keep all my card backs. So that's that. So errors, what are they worth? When people ask me what things are worth, anything, doesn't matter what it is. People ask me what are things worth, I say only what someone's willing to pay. If something's worth $5 and no one's going to pay $5, then you're kind of stuck. So, next thing. Mail-ins. Toys R Us mail-ins. I get a ton of questions about Toys R Us mail-ins. People ask me all the time, how does it work? What do I do? There's so many rules. Basically, here it is cut and dry. You buy 20 cars from 20 basic cars from Toys R Us. Make sure they have a certain, every year they have different rules, but they have a certain assortment number. They all have to, you can look for the rules online. Go to Race Grooves mail-in tips. Race Grooves is a really good guy on YouTube. Race Grooves is a really good Hot Wheels guy on YouTube. He'll explain it, but more in depth. But look at the rules online. Send in 20 card backs. You have to have the whole card back. Send in 20 card backs with your receipt that you paid for, all your shipping money and whatnot like that. Send that in. You got to triple, quadruple check that you sent in the right number. And then you send them in and they send you a free car, whatever the car would be for that year. This year is a dairy delivery, a green dairy delivery. I've already seen it. I don't have it, but I've already seen it. By the way, this year's Toys R Us mail-in ends September 3rd, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. So, let me try and think. Yes, okay, another one. That's right, I didn't write that down. My channel, some of my policies. I'm a teenager, okay. So, I'm not an adult, I'm not a child, I'm a teenager, I'm in the middle. But, I run a channel that does Hot Wheels cars. Look at this. 3 and up. It's a kid-friendly channel. I want this to be a fun environment for everybody. Everybody can get along. Everybody can have a good time. This is all for fun. It's a good, fun thing to do. So on that note, I don't want any swearing, like in comments or anything. No swearing, no making fun of people, teasing people. I don't want none of that. I want fun environments for kids to watch, for kids to be able to see. If kids are watching, they don't want to see that. Parents don't want their kids to see that. I want parents to let their kids watch this channel and have fun with it and not have to worry about, oh, these guys are saying bad words in here and stuff. So, no swearing or anything like that. I run a kid-friendly channel, so please remember that. Because after a while, if it gets to be a big issue with a certain person, I'm just gonna delete all your comments and block you. Because I don't have time to deal with people. I'm 24/7 making videos. I make videos, I edit them, I put them up. So I don't have time to deal with people that are cursing or whatever. So, I think that's all I had to say. I guess. I mean, talked about treasure hunts. People wondering about the treasure hunts. So, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Keep collecting the cars. Have fun. See ya.